And that's Kyle Troup doing his best for the marketing department, for the PR department. But he said, I love what you guys mentioned about me a couple weeks ago. I'm no longer Sideshow Bob. I need to be main event Kyle. And he's got a main event look to this right now. His first shot at the PBA Players Championship, and he's got some lifting ahead of him.
Well,
very makeable.
Yeah, unfortunately, no 300 game and $1 million bonus for Kyle. But let me just take a quick second to send well wishes to co-founder and CEO of Storm Bowling Products, Bill Chrisman, who's at home recovering from some health issues. Bill, we all here in Florida and all of your friends wish you nothing but the best and a speedy recovery, my friend.
Troup able to cover that one. 300 game and $1 million bonus gone for Troup, but his focus is on getting that first major, that next step in his career. Would put the world on alert, saying, I am here. He won 3 titles last year. He put the Player of the Year race on notice last year. He can take the early lead in that Player of the Year race, Belmo, with a win today. Bounces back with a strike in the second.
So Kyle's looking to play the lanes very, very similar to what we've seen from him on this oil pattern. A little more direct up the lane, trying to use more hold than he is trying to create hook down lane. It worked for him in the seeding round. Now we're seeing him trying to pull it out for the championship match.
And you don't like that route to the pocket?
Well, it wouldn't be my choice, but Kyle likes that shape. That's a comfort zone for Kyle. What I'm seeing from Dick Allen, a little bit more of that slower ball speed, creating a little bit more shape, to me seems more likely to go through the pins better consistently. But the one thing I will say about Kyle Troup is when he's feeling it, it doesn't matter what I think. If he's feeling it, he's going to execute really well and knock him down.
This is already the best finish ever at a major for Dick Allen. 21 years on the tour for the 42-year-old from Lexington, South Carolina. The underdogs champ, looking for 3 straight to start.
Whoa.
Double wood, 300 game gone. $1 million bonus gone. First major for one of these two, still very much in play.
Randy?
Yeah.
19.4 miles an hour. That's the number I wanted to look at that particular shot. I don't think direction was so bad. I think he just threw it really quick.
And Rob, you mentioned that this is going to be Dick Allen's highest finish ever in a major. Same holds true for Kyle Troup.
Cleans up the double wood. Head to PBA.com to check out the official PBA Pro Bowling video game. Introducing some all-new features. Look at Kyle Troup throwing right there, including new equipment, playing as your favorite pro, and more. Available for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and for your PC as well.
It's great stuff. Big shot here early for Kyle Troup.
8 spare strike. Here he is to close out the third.
What do you think, Jason?
He's going to have to bowl great. I mean, just looking at those 2 shots just on that right lane, he goes from a high, very fast 8, the 4-7, so the ball's gone high. He's made a slight adjustment, and now he's gone very light. Kyle Troup, he's feeling it. I'm feeling it with him now. Let's go, Kyle. Let's use this path. I think he's committed to it. I don't think we're going to see him do anything different. It's just going to be down to him making the shots, getting the ball to bounce him around.
1 seeds and step ladders 5 and 6 last year. Leaves the 10 pin. In the regionals leading up to the Players Championship, though, the 1 seeds were 4 and 1. Troup was one of those 1 seeds. The one that moved on, not as a 1 seed, Dick Allen, who rode the ladder, climbed all the way up from that 5 spot to win it.
Sorry, Rob, go ahead. Me? Okay. Well, that flat 10, you can see just how much straighter Kyle Troup is going than Dick Allen. And that light hit on the right lane, the flat 10 on the left lane. If I'm Kyle Troup, I'm going back to the bench, and I'm really going to reevaluate if I'm playing the lanes correctly or not. Now, granted, some of that's going to be based on what my opponent does.
Yeah, and like I said, I think it's a feel thing. I think he thinks he can make that work.
Allen looking for his third strike here in the fourth, and he's got it. So he's been perfect on that right lane so far.
17.4 miles per hour, Randy. That extra 2 miles an hour slower allows the ball a little more time to grab the friction down lane.
He has made the adjustments all afternoon long, and this was something that worried Kyle Troup, the fact that anyone who gets more than one game on the pair has an advantage. But remember, Kyle Troup was a 1 seed, only had 1 game on this pair, and was able to win the East region. Allen, your 3 seed, looking for his 3rd win of the day. He gets another strike. So a pair of strikes, 8 spare, and then another pair of strikes.
Jason, obviously a little bit faster on that left lane for him.
Yeah, and I also thought that was still faster than what he would have wanted, but still slower than that 19.4 miles. It gave it a little bit more time to see that friction. Got out of it clean, went through the pins great. These next 2 frames for me, Kyle Troup has to pure them. Let Dick Allen know that he's here for the long race.
Ooh.
There's not much he can do from that. That's the angle in which he's playing the lanes. For me, he has to go a little higher flush than that or much lighter than that. If he gets in that kind of pocket region right there, the ball speed, the way the oil is playing, the angle that he's hitting the pins, that 10 pin is going to stand more often than not. So he's going to have to pick one. Go high flush or go a little lighter. But that half pocket hit, I don't see him getting those hits.
5 frames in, 3 spares already for Troup. Winner of this one takes home $250,000. Second place, $130,000. Francois Lavoie, your 3rd place finisher, taking $80,000. Smallwood in 4th with $60,000. Anthony Simonson 5th with $50,000. Again, all these guys are going to be back next week fighting for the 2nd major of the season, the TOC, including you, Jason Belmonte. I'm sick of you joining us as an announcer.
Yeah, I'm done.
I know you are. I'm ready for you to get on the lanes. Troup, start the 6th, gets the strike.
You know, what's really interesting to me, guys, is that just how much farther to the inside Kyle's break point is than Dick Allen's.
Real quick, I find that interesting, right? There's so much pressure. There's so much money at stake. Kyle's been talking about, I'm serious. You get the sense that, you know what, I need to lighten myself up. I need to get back to who I am. Have some smile, pick it out, relax, and enjoy. Maybe he's putting too much pressure on himself, the weight of getting that 1st major. Allen, dialed in, 3 straight.
These players have all felt pressure before at some point or another. They've never felt pressure like this.
There's pressure, and then there's pressure cooker.
The richest tournament in the history of the PBA. Yes, the Tournament of Champions did have a prize fund, 1st place prize fund similar back in 2011, but never with $1 million bonus on top.
And remember, neither player has won a major championship.
That too. So you combine the 2 with trying to win your 1st major, inching that much closer to Hall of Fame credentials for both players, and then $250,000, and they've never felt this kind of pressure. Every shot makes somebody happy, and that one made Kyle Troup happy right there, as Dick Allen could have really increased his lead. This gives Kyle Troup a great opportunity to get right back in it.
Yeah, well, mathematically, if Dick Allen spares this and they both strike out, it would be a tie. So if I'm Carl Troup and I'm watching what is happening, the 7th and 8th frames for Carl Troup must be 10 back. He has to make Dick feel the pressure to strike with him. A ring 10, a flat 10 right now, or a swisher 7th, anything that where the ball doesn't go through the pins right. Not only does it make the scoring more beneficial to Dick, but it also gives him that confidence. Hey, if I can just force him to make a shot late in the game, I don't know if his ball reaction is going to give him those hits. Right now, though, he has to tell Dick, I can strike out from here doing what I'm doing. Yeah, great shot, Randy. A little bit slower on that ball speed, created just a little bit more shape. So he's made that very finite change to his release.
I want to remind you, coming up in just minutes, the NASCAR Cup Series continues at Daytona. Chase Elliott looks to defend his win at the 14-turn road course. Stay tuned. NASCAR Race Day coming up next here on Fox, followed by the green flag dropping at 3 Eastern. Of course, we're just about 180 miles south of the Daytona International Speedway here at the Bowlero Jupiter in beautiful Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah, if they strike out, I have to correct myself. I didn't realize Dick Allen had left an 8 spare in the 3rd. I thought it was a 9 spare. So if Dick Allen and Carl Troup strike out, Kyle will win by 1.
3 in a row for Troup.
That's a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, the biggest difference, and I talked about the last time Kyle was up, is he has now opened the lane up a little bit more, slowed his ball speed down, and he's shaping it. And that shape is what's going to get that 10-pin out that he left. He saw that, he realized it, and he said, you know what, I've got a micro.
That's a shot.
I got to make a micro adjustment here. I got to shape it just a little bit more different to have a chance to win my first major. It's exactly what he did, and the execution was perfect.
Pressure on Allen. How clutch can he be here in the 8th? Hit the brakes.
Got it there fast. Got it there fast.
So what he means by that is he got it to the dry part of the lane too early, and it overhooked. Lucky that wasn't a big 4, just the 4-7. Maybe the worst time for him to leave the 4-7.
He's been nothing but strikes on that right lane until this shot.
Listen, if he's going to miss, that would be the time to miss. He's now got to regroup, make the shot, not get it to the right as quick. And because of those 2 8 spares, the other thing that he loses is the count. So now, the 9th frame, the foundation frame for Dick Allen. He's got to regroup. He's got to force Carl Troup to at least double.
He's regrouping with a re-rack. Each have 1 re-rack remaining. Just 2 frames left here at the PBA Players Championship. First event in the first major of the 2021 PBA season. $250,000 on the line. And the first major title for one of these 2 men, Dick Allen and the 1 seed, Kyle Troup. Allen, back-to-back spares. Has to get a strike here in the foundation frame 9th. $7-10, come on.
Oh, my goodness. Could that be
First half of that game was
possibly
so
a $120,000 shot? Difference between first and second. And when he needed to strike the most to set up the 10th, he leaves a pocket 7-10.
It's a cruel game, boys. That's such a great shot off his hand. The last 3 or 4 that were in that position down lane just read it a little stronger, went through the pins a little better. That time, the 5-pin misses the 7-pin, the 6-pin misses the 10-pin to leave the pocket 7-10.
Just brutal timing.
And we talked about this in 2019, Jason. You left not 1 but 2 real freakish 7-10s to lose to Simonson.
Yeah, Dick still's got a frame to go, but he knows this one has just been handed over to Kyle Troup. zone for Troup. That much closer to his first major.
And guess what? With this next shot that Kyle Troup throws in the 10th frame, he's basically going to say, hello world, I have arrived. I am legit, I'm real, I'm not a sideshow.
I'm a main event.
Yeah.
NASCAR Cup Series racing from Daytona coming up next. But first, it's Troup, 9 pins away from history. There it is! He woke up Monday saying it's a major week. Sunday, it's a major title. Finally, for Kyle Troup.
Randy, that adjustment in the 6th frame was a $250,000 adjustment.
Love you, Mom. Tyler, Brian, Cindy, love all.